Hi Libra, welcome back to Self-Discovery Support, and we have a reading for you today. And what I wanted to do was to get a general kind of concern or message or kind of focus for this reading. And so I pulled a Lenormand card with the intention as what you should focus on in this kind of period. Could be this week, this month coming up, whatever it is. I feel like this message is timeless, but definitely is picking up on some energies right now. Okay, so we have the fox, right? The fox it does talk about work and career, but there is also a kind of shrewd or cunning aspect to this fox. I do think it's talking a little bit about also like what do you need to like be clever, aware of, alert about in this period. Yeah. And in the hidden energies, what we have here is the book. So the book does talk about education, learning, but it also does talk about what's hidden and what is secret. And so what I see is that you could either be thinking about what do you need to study for work or your career, or what secrets do you need to kind of suss out? What do you need to be shrewd or careful about? Okay, so we're gonna look at the past, present, and the kind of upcoming things for you in relation to this card. Let's get into your past in relation to this fox, this energy here. Please give us some message in relation to the fox for Libra in the past. There's a whole lot of things that came out. A whole lot. But we do have the Four of Clubs, in the hidden energy. And so I am thinking that this is to do with some kind of marriage, some kind of commitment. All right, please give us hidden energies in the past. Okay, a whole lot keeps wanting to come out for you in the past for Libra. We have the Eight of Hearts and the Eight of Diamonds, and the Moon card is here. So what this tells me is that you may have in the past walked away from something, something there were secrets, or there's something hidden about something that you were working on. You were working on something, but you decided to walk away from it. Or you're working on something that remained secret. That's really interesting. 8, and 6 here. So there's something that it's like, I see this as the main energy, like you were working at something, but in essence, there's 2 cards here of walking away, moving on from something, giving and receiving. It's almost like there's a secret, and it's really interesting that this comes up this way because we are talking about the card of secrets and trickery. Sometimes people do use that with the fox. And here is the book, which does have that element of the secret. I feel like you were working at something, but things were hidden. And you really, I guess, desired to walk away from something that you were not. This is 6 of Diamonds, which does talk about charity and giving and receiving. But I don't feel that that's what's happening here. I feel like what's happening is there wasn't satisfaction with what was being given and received. And so somebody decided to walk away from something. Okay, let's find out. Why is the Six of Diamonds here? Why is the Six of Diamonds here? Yeah, it's like Three of Clubs. It's just like you were looking outwards now, like you were giving to something, but while you're giving to something, or this could be someone, like it could be that someone was doing this to you, or there's an experience of that, where while you were in a situation where it was supposed to be reciprocal, it was supposed to be something that benefited both of you, someone was looking outwards, looking to kind of expand beyond what it is. Yeah, that was there. Now this is in relation to like a connection, but if we look at the energy of the fox in relation to work, and then we look at the book in relation to education, it could really talk about wanting to put the work in to kind of move on from where you are, wanting to let's say elevate yourself, move beyond where you are. It's like giving yourself the opportunity to expand upon the possibilities that are there for you. Yeah, and 8 and 8 talks about harmony. No, abundance. It talks about manifestation and abundance in the reality, in the present reality that you are. And then 6 and 6 talks about kind of like something spiritual, like a mission or something to do with a community. And so that could be something here, like it's like you're moving on because you're working towards going to a space, and I feel like this is happening in the private. You're working towards going towards something that is going to be more spiritually fulfilling, something that you're going to be able to contribute to a community, or you're going to be, it's like it's going to be something that you enjoy. So there's like a couple ways out, there's a couple stories here. So if you take it from the education part, it's like you had a dream for yourself and you wanted to, it's like you did this in the private. This wasn't something you shared publicly, but you were working on it. And all the time you had an idea of expanding beyond where you were. It has something to do with manifesting something to do with some kind of higher calling. On the other end, if we think about the negative aspects of the fox, we can talk about maybe something that there's something hidden from you, some deceit or some trickery, of which someone walked away from something, someone moved on. We have it twice, 8 of Cups and 6 of Swords, moving on to kind of a better space for yourself, something not satisfying, even though you're putting in the work. All right, so let's look at the current energies in relation to the fox. All right, please tell us about what's happening in the current in relation to the fox for Libra. Please tell us more about what's happening in the current in relation to the fox for Libra. Please tell us more about. Okay, so we have Jack of Clubs, Six of Hearts and the Lovers card and the Three of Hearts. So what I see here is like it's almost like a different situation currently. It's almost like in the current you're much more inspired. There's a lot more working together with people, a lot more collaboration, and perhaps even some union with people from your past, someone from your past, going towards something that you enjoyed as a child. If we're talking about the work aspects, yeah, if we're looking at the work aspects, I do see that in the hidden energies, there's a huge shift, right? You've made a huge turnaround, I should say, in your life. And it's almost like you're having a victory at this moment. And that has to do with, and there's a 6-6 again, right? So there's something definitely here about some spiritual, something higher level. It's a feeling of purpose or a mission that you're on. Yeah, your mission is here. And it's something that, you know, if I'm feeling that this is your work, this is something that you're very passionate about, something that you definitely, you feel like it was chosen work for you. Yeah, and it involves working with people. And it's like something that is like a renewed energy. There's a new passion for what you do. If this is to do with love, what I do see is that there is some kind of, I like to say, higher soul connection. Someone from your past that you are reuniting with. And there is a kind of, this could be inconsistent energy, someone that's in and out of your life. And that could be to do with this person that maybe you need to be a little bit shrewd about. Yeah, if we're looking at it from that aspect, there's just a little bit of, just exercise a little bit of caution. Make sure you check everything is above board, because we do have the Tower here. Okay, and let's see. I want to find out why the Six of Hearts is here. Why is the Six of Hearts here? Why is the Six of Hearts here? Some kind of planning to have a conversation with someone. Some kind of fired up conversation. Finding out something, or something that you want to find out. Or someone wants to find something out about you. And here we have the Devil. So that, yeah, this does seem like something that's, if it's to do with a love situation, it might not be, there's something you need to check out, right? You need to find out some things before kind of investing too heavily in that. Yeah, okay. Let's find out about what's coming up. What is there? What's coming up in the future for Libra? Okay, what is coming up for Libra in relation to the Fox? What is coming up for Libra in relation to the Fox? What is coming up for Libra in relation to the Fox? Okay, what's coming up? These two just kind of came out. So we have two of those cards coming over. So what I see is that this thing that it's like you're having to have some kind of inner fortitude to resist something. Or you're preparing, I see what you're doing is you're preparing for some planning to achieve something. Yeah, this is something that you have your eyes set on it. It could be to do with this Lovers and Six of Cups card, something from your past, something that it could be to do with a love connection. It could be to do with just like family or something that you are nostalgic about. It's something that could be someone you know from the past as well. That there's some kind of renewed energy, there's some kind of renewed interest, but you're having to plan or strategize. I think, let's not say strategize, but a little bit of planning for some kind of interaction, which is going to allow you to come into realization of this. Okay, what is Libra manifesting? Why is the Magician here? Why is the Magician here? Okay, it's about some kind of love coming towards you. So I do confirm that this is, if it's a love reading, it's to do with, yeah, some message, someone coming forward or you coming forward. But if you're manifesting that, then I do feel like someone coming forward to have a conversation, or you are trying to build up the energy, the strength to plan for something that you want to come forward or to go forward to someone. Yeah. This is someone from your past. You do want to have some conversation with them, and you're having to kind of almost like be shrewd. Like, how do I do this? Yeah, it's something to do with justice, right? Something to do with fairness, some karma. Something that you do feel restricted about. Yeah, there's something that you are having to, is it like an apology or some kind of offer? You know, this could be coming towards you. This could be someone coming towards you who wants to kind of apologize, who wants to have another go, but you know, this person could be a little bit inconsistent. We did see the Jack of Clubs before, which is a little bit inconsistent energy. Passionate but inconsistent. The Magician does have like a negative aspect, you know. And so if we are gonna think about that, this person could be a little bit tricky. It does coincide with the Fox card. As I said, you know, I feel like there's something coming here, but it's something that you do need to kind of make sure you use your discernment and check it out. Let's see what's coming. Yeah. What's coming forward? What are the next steps that you would want to take? All right, what are the next steps for Libra? What are the next steps? What are the next steps for Libra in relation to this Fox? What are the next steps for Libra in relation to this Fox? 2 came out, okay, and I think I'm confirming exactly what I just said, which is, okay, so here's like a new start, but also this can talk about closing a cycle, right? So this might be, as I said, this is someone that's maybe in and out of your life, and they're back around again, and you are having to check things out. You do want to find out something. There's something that's burning on your mind, or something they want to communicate. But here's Ace of Spades. Like, that is the card of like, let's have a truthful, clear start. We're going to cut through everything that's gone before, all these burdens. We're going to cut through everything to kind of complete this cycle. So we have 1 and 10 here. Start and end. And then bookended by the World. So there's like, this is like the closing of a cycle that's about to happen. And maybe that's the advice here, is to make sure that you're focused, you get clarity, and you find out the truth, so that these burdens can be eased and in the hidden energies is the Nine of Diamonds and the Hermit. So it's like, consider, use your inner wisdom, consider what you need to do. And yeah, I think this is about trying to break free from something, because I do see that Nine of Diamonds as like, let's see, yeah, it's like breaking free and having victory for yourself, like completely changing the foundation of something. You know, this could be to do with a marriage. This could be to do with a religion that you're a part of. This could be to do with, we did see something about education before, and so this could be to do with like a mentorship, some higher level studies, or just someone that you are not together with at this moment. You're maybe on some kind of separated break from them. Yeah. And so let's get a chakra message for you to round this out. So what message is there for Libra in relation to this situation? Okay, so out comes the Strength card. You know, we saw strength earlier, I think in the last cycle that we did here. I think it's the current energies or the future, what's upcoming. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. So there's a little bit of like groundedness, knowing what your truth is, feeling safe, secure, knowing that you are connected to all. Yeah, you really have the power, right? You have that inner power to go where you like, do what you like, decide what you like. And that's where groundedness comes from. And then we have in hidden energies, fearlessness. Turn your warrior into a warrior. So I do feel like what is indicated here is that something is coming towards you. If we're talking about the negative aspects of the Fox, that is, you're going to need your shrewdness for this. There's something a little bit deceptive, something tricky, something cunning, someone cunning, some energy, some group, some situation, and you're now being called to close this cycle, but you're going to need your clarity and focus and to really cut through this. This is someone from the past who's coming back around again. And if this is to do with the kind of more positive aspects of the card, the education, what I see is that it's almost like you're going to be starting this new cycle, which is really exciting because you're going to be beginning a new phase where you're really in love with what you're doing. It's going to be the truth of who you are. And really, it's been a burden getting to this point, but I do see in the hidden energies, if we're talking about work, career, and education, that is going to lead to a situation where you're very abundant and independent. Here's my cat talking to me. All right, so that's it for you, Libra. This looks good. It looks a little bit challenging, but I know you're prepared for it. And so take care until next. If you like this content, please do like, subscribe, comment. Take care.